What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Numbers, and we are back with another video. Today we are here to talk about the legacy of Kobe Bryant.
He's the best player in the game. It's just that simple. There's nothing that Kobe Bryant can't do. He will defend your best player. He will shoot from the perimeter. He will get all in your mug.
Apparently there's fans, media, and other grown-ass men that truly believe there's been someone better to put on the purple and gold. Today I'm here to educate you on why you're wrong. Enjoy the show. First off, we have the ranking as a Laker in points. Kobe Bryant leads the list with 33,643 points. Jerry West is second with 25,192, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is third with 24,176 points. So points, check. Rankings as a Laker in rebounds all time. Number 1, Elgin Baylor with 11,463. Number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 10,279. Number 3, Kobe Bryant, 7,047. So even as a guard, he ranks third in rebounds all time. So rebounds, check. Rankings as a Laker in assists all time. Number 1, Magic Johnson with 10,141. Number 2, Kobe Bryant with 6,306. Yes, ball hawk Kobe Bryant has the second most assists as a Laker all time. Number 3, Jerry West with 6,238. Imagine if Kobe Bryant wasn't a ball hog, how many more assists would he have? Assists, check. Let's move on to steals. Number 1, Kobe Bryant, 1,944. Number 2, Magic Johnson with 1,724. Number 3, James Worthy with 1,041. So 3 different statistical categories. He's a top 3 player. Rankings as a Laker all-time in playoff points. Number 1, Kobe Bryant with 5,640. Number 2, Jerry West with 4,457. Number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 4,070. What about All-Star games? Alright, we could look at that too, for the people that care. Number 1, Kobe Bryant with 18 All-Star game selections. Number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 13 All-Star game selections. Number 3, Jerry West. If we were to sit here and break down every statistic that Kobe Bryant is a leader or top 5 in, we would sit here all day. So here's a list of other additional statistics. Games played, minutes played, field goals made, 2-point field goals made, 3-point field goals made, free throws made, blocks, offensive win shares, defensive win shares, and win shares in general. Playoff-wise, the same thing happens. He's a leader in minutes played, games played, playoff wins, field goals made, 3-point field goals made, and he ranks top 5 in assists, blocks, and win shares. Now, if we look at championships, this is a crazy conversation. Number 1 is Kobe Bryant with 5. Then we have Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, George Mikan, and 3 other players with 5 championships. So he has the stats, he has the championships, he has the All-Star game selections for the people that care. What else are we missing? What about competition? Let's look at the teams that Kobe Bryant faced in the playoffs as a Laker. He faced 35 50-win teams as a Laker. He won 25 of them, which is the most all time. Shaquille O'Neal faced 25 50-win teams. Magic Johnson faced 17, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar faced 15. Now, obviously you can't control who you play in the playoffs, but if we're looking at Kobe Bryant and we're ignoring the category of teams he faced, well, it's very ignorant. So basically you're telling me he faced the most competition and he got 5 championships out of it. Very nice. For those of you that just started watching basketball, in Game 4 of the 2000 NBA Finals, Shaquille O'Neal fouled out in overtime. Let's take a look at who took over the game at 20 years old.
Staring at Steve Javie in seeming dispute. Be aware of Glenn Rice's three-point shooting, but Kobe is going to try to attack. Shaking on Miller and hitting a... Here he is over Jackson. Shaw running one-hander, followed in by Kobe Bryant. Again, offensive.
Now I know what you're going to say. Oh well, anyone could three-peat playing next to Shaq. Can they really? Why don't we look at some stats? In 2001 against the Blazers, Kobe Bryant averaged 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists on 57% true shooting percentage, while Shaquille O'Neal averaged 27 points, 16 rebounds, and 3 assists on 53% true shooting percentage. So did Kobe really get carried in the first round? I don't think so. Let's move on to the second round. Second round, Kobe Bryant averaged 35 points a game with 9 rebounds and 4 assists on 59% true shooting percentage. Shaq averaged 33 points, 17 rebounds, and 3 blocks on 59% true shooting percentage. Again, if you average 35 points per game in a series, is that getting carried? Don't think so. Something's not adding up here. This is strange. I really thought that Shaq carried Kobe to 3 titles. I mean, let's be honest. That's what the media told us. That's what the Kobe haters told us. That's what everyone tells us. It seems to me that they were wrong. Again, as usual. Wow. Let's move on to the Western Conference Finals. In the Western Conference Finals, Kobe Bryant averaged 33 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists on 57% true shooting percentage. Shaquille O'Neal averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists on 55% true shooting percentage. So, averaging 30 points in back-to-back series means that you got carried. You learn something new every day, folks. Today I learned that if you average 35 points a game, well, you're carried. The reason why people say Shaq carried Kobe Bryant is because he has 3 Finals MVPs. So we brought up the stats from the first 3 rounds and we concluded that Kobe was a better player in every series. But we look at the finals and obviously Shaq had the better stats. So, because Shaq had the better stats in 1 of the 4 series, he carried Kobe. Nice to know. I'm going to remember this in the future reference. The number 1 player that Kobe Bryant gets compared to when it comes to being the greatest Laker of all time is Magic Johnson. Now, if I told you that Kobe Bryant faced better competition than Magic Johnson, you would call me crazy. But I broke it down for you with the 50-win teams. And now let's look at the defenses they face. This is only for their championship runs. Magic won 5 championships just like Kobe did. So in their 5 championship runs, Kobe Bryant faced 17 top 10 defenses out of 20 teams that he played, while Magic Johnson only faced 12 out of 18 top 10 defenses. This means that 85% of the rivals Kobe Bryant faced in the postseason was a top 10 defense, while only 67% of the rivals Magic Johnson faced in the postseason was a top 10 defense. Does it get better for Magic if we look at the top 5 defenses? Let's take a look. In Kobe Bryant's 5 championship runs, he faced 9 top 5 defenses, and 4 of those were in the final, while Magic faced 6 top 5 defenses, and 4 of those were also in the finals. Besides beating the most 50-win teams in playoffs history, Kobe Bryant formed a part of 2 teams, the 2001 Lakers and the 2010 Lakers, that defeated 4 50-win teams. The only other team to accomplish this feat is the 1995 Rockets. So we gathered all of his playoff numbers, we gathered all of his stats. What if I told you Kobe Bryant had a Hall of Fame career in 2 different numbers for the Lakers? Let's take a look. When Kobe Bryant wore the number 8, he had 16,866 points, 3,148 assists, 3,634 rebounds, 707 games, and 514 wins. He won 3 championships. When he flipped the script to the number 24 in the 2006-2007 season, Kobe Bryant had 16,717 points, 3,154 assists, 3,409 rebounds, 638 games, and 428 wins, along with 2 championships won in 2009 and 2010. You're telling me there's someone better that has wore the Laker purple and gold? You're lying.
What can I say? Mamba out.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Let's try to reach 25 thumbs up, and be sure to share on your platforms, and I'll see you next time. Peace.